Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of DDTS episode 505. I think 505 of DDTS, and today is Tuesday, so today is Talk It Out Tuesday, episode 5. Thank y'all for joining me on this video for y'all today. Thank y'all for joining me. Happy Tuesday, Talk It Out Tuesday, episode 5. I'm glad to be here. If y'all didn't see on my community post on YouTube that I said that yesterday I was not gonna do Motivational Monday because, so much came up and had stuff going on that happened this past weekend, but I'm not ready to discuss that yet, and we're just gonna leave it at that. But we're here on Motivational Tuesday. I have a playlist playing in the background. Hold on one second, y'all. Got a playlist playing in the background. And I don't even know how to turn the freaking camera. How you turn this camera? Hold on, y'all. Hold on one sec. See, y'all. Look at there. Look who is on the camera. Miss Alicia. She is the first playlist that I started, and I'm still watching her playlist. I got a couple more videos left, and I'm gonna start on another playlist today. But yes, I started yesterday and I'm finishing today. So hold on, y'all. Yes, y'all, hold up. Y'all, I'm back. Yes, I've been watching Miss Alicia's video. Miss Alicia, it is so wonderful to have you back. It's so wonderful to see you back in the YouTube family and everything. I was so happy to see your link. I said, oh my God, I gotta watch Miss Alicia. And I said, you know what, let me watch Alicia. I started yesterday, but I didn't finish. But I'm gonna give you a shout out. I'm gonna tag your name. And yes, I'm gonna finish your videos today, and then I'm gonna go to another playlist. I'm gonna try to do as many playlists as I can today, tomorrow, till they are due, because I got a late start this weekend because I left Friday and didn't get back to yesterday. Was supposed to be back Sunday, but that's another time. But yeah, so we're going to get into some things today, y'all. And listen, y'all, I got some information that we're going to talk about and that we're going to discuss. Hold on one minute. Let me close this curtain. Shit. But yeah, y'all, we got some stuff that we're going to talk about today. And the tea has been teeing. And the first thing we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about two topics today. Two of these topics is like, wow, like YouTube is cutting up. Every stuff been cutting up in the social media world. The first thing that we're going to talk about is, does Nia Long and Sherri Shepherd have beef? Is they going at it? Do they have beef? Okay, that's the first topic we're going to talk about. And guess what, y'all? I got videos of both of these topics, what we're going to talk about. I got videos of both of these topics that we're going to talk about. I'm going to insert the videos, and I'm going to give the peoples that posted the videos their credit. I'm going to try to tag them, better yet hashtag them, slash where I got the videos from. I'm definitely going to do that, because I believe in giving people their credit, giving people their flowers, even though I know I might not have done it a lot of times. But as a content creator, as a YouTuber, I'm trying to get better and do that. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. But yes, y'all, Sherri Shepherd and Nia Long are allegedly going at it. They seemingly had got into a altercation at a Broadway show or something like that. And we're going to talk about that. But first, before we get into it, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so you will get notified when I have a new content available and uploaded, and you can just start watching. So now that we done got that out the way, I got my coffee, and it's so good. Because let me tell y'all, I didn't have no coffee yesterday. Leaving, coming to the house. I don't know how I functioned, but I did. Because I'm the type of person, when I get up in the morning, I got to have my coffee. If I don't have my coffee, you ain't gonna have me. And I'm not gonna be me. If I don't have my coffee, I'll be like, don't look at me, don't say nothing to me, don't even stir me, don't even breathe my way. And if you got a cough or sneeze and you wanna say something to me, you better hold it. Because I gotta have that coffee. And it has to be a good cup of coffee. Cause I need like that first cup and that first sip. Then I'll be refreshed. I just want to let y'all know, cause I love coffee. I'm a coffee lover. Love it. I drink any coffee, but my preference, and I prefer Folgers. I love Folgers. Don't listen. I love coffee in general, but Folgers, it's something about Folgers that's just so powerful. Like that song, "There's nothing wake." Oh Lord, damn. There's not nothing wake. Oh, what is that jingle? Hold on, y'all. I done messed up this damn video already. There's nothing better waking up with Folgers in your cup. That's it. There's nothing better waking up with Folgers in your cup. Yep, that is the jingle. But y'all, let's go on and get into this tea. So now, what you're about to see, I'm about to insert a video clip of the tea that Sherri Shepherd has spilled on her show and saying that this unnamed celebrity had some words for her, basically grabbed her arm and asked her, was like, and told her, "You've been shading me a lot." So I'm gonna put that clip in and we're gonna insert it. But the question is, was the woman Sherri Shepherd talking about Nia Long? Sources say that it is. So I'm about to insert the clip and we will be right back.
Went to the opening of Denzel Washington and Jake Gyllenhaal's show Othello. Ooh. So this unnamed celebrity actress who shall remain nameless. I'm standing there talking, somebody grabbed my arms and they forcefully turned me around. So I'm in a good mood. So I go, "Hi, what's going on?" Because I know her. And she says to me, she goes, "You've been shading me a lot." That's what she said to me. And I said to her, I said, no, I haven't, because I was really confused. And then she goes, "Yes, you have." And then she just walked off. Now, let me tell you something. First of all, I know who I shade because I don't shade many people. It might be one person I shade. And I never have shaded this unnamed celebrity. And I'm like, and so she came up to me in front of everybody going, "You shaded me." And then she walks off. So, hey, unnamed. So I was mad. I was really mad. And I said, "You know what? You don't freaking get to do that to me." So I went to the bathroom during intermission. I stood there for 15 minutes waiting for a meeting in the ladies' room. Okay? I stood there. You want to tell me I shaded you? So I would say the unnamed celebrity, because you think I done shaded you, which means you watch my show. I don't know who you think I am. I think you get me confused with somebody, one of the bloggers or the influencers, because I know I didn't shade you. Matter of fact, when something scandalous came up about you, I was on your side when it happened. So I would say the unnamed celebrity, because we've known each other a long time. Come sit on my couch so we can talk about it. And you know who you are.
I was just praying we didn't have a Broadway battle. I ain't never seen you ready to fight before. I was like, who is this woman? She's ready to fight.
Here's the people get stuff confused. I'm so sweet. I'm a praying person. If you need something, I'll give you some scriptures. I'll make you feel good. But I am from Chicago, okay? I don't play like that.
Hey y'all, welcome back to DDTS. So did y'all watch the clip that I inserted? Did y'all watch the clip what Sherri Shepherd has said? Now let me remind you something. I first saw this article and I first saw the article on Instagram. Then somebody shared it with me on TikTok. And so on. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, what in the Blu-ray hell? Like, what the hell is going on? And then there was like Nia Long and Sherri Shepherd had a few words, like they had a altercation at a Broadway thing. And Sherri Shepherd, like in the video, she allegedly said that this unnamed celebrity that will remain nameless grabbed her arm and was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And then she said allegedly that other celebrity that she was not named was like, "You've been shading me a lot." And then Sherri Shepherd, like what she said in the video, allegedly, she was like, no, I haven't. I have not been shading you a lot. No, I haven't. And then she said that the unnamed celebrity that she is going to remain unnamed said, "Yes, you have," and then walked away. And then Sherri Shepherd said allegedly that she told that unnamed celebrity, she was like, "You're not going to do this to me. You cannot do this to me. You do not do that to people," or something like that. Something she said, I don't know. So Sherri Shepherd claimed that she went to the bathroom and she was waiting on that unnamed celebrity for 15 minutes to come into the bathroom, allegedly. Like I said, I wasn't there, this and that, the third, but the question is this unnamed celebrity Nia Long? That's the question. Because I have something that I'm going to add and that I'm going to say about this whole situation. I just want y'all to know I'm not going to drag nobody. I'm just going to tell it like it is and how I see fit, okay? So here you go. Now, before y'all start jumping down my throat watching this video, I know it's a lot of people that love Sherri Shepherd, and I know it's a lot of people that's not a fan of Sherri Shepherd. I know it's a bunch of people that love Nia Long, and I know it's a bunch of people that's not a fan of Nia Long. But let me tell you this. For those of y'all that's saying Sherri Shepherd's in the wrong, Sherri Shepherd's in the wrong, Sherri Shepherd starting to work on my nerves. Yes, I saw the comments. There's been some comments saying Sherri Shepherd working on their nerves, Sherri Shepherd doing this, Sherri Shepherd doing too much, Nia Long, there will be no Nia Long slander, this and that. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Before anybody start going off on anybody, ask yourself and think about it. It has been said allegedly that Nia Long couldn't be a diva. And I'm not meaning in a good way. It is said allegedly when Empire was still on air that Taraji P. Henson and Nia Long got into it. And Taraji P. Henson had to put Nia Long in her place. Because she was acting snooty, this and that, the third, and or some type of stuff. Because this was back in the time where I was watching Empire. Yes, I was watching Empire when it was still on, and when Nia Long get started on that season of Empire. I think it was season 3 or 4. Nia Long was on there, and when she was on there, allegedly, it is said that Nia Long and Taraji P. Henson got into it, that they didn't get along, and Taraji P. Henson had to get Nia Long straight. However, how that went. But, you know, this, like, it has been said allegedly that Nia Long can be a piece of work now. And I'm not saying in a good way. So, before y'all start going after Sherri Shepherd, just think about the dynamic. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Just think about the dynamic for just 1 minute. Okay? I'm not putting Nia Long down. I'm not putting this all on Nia Long because I'm about to get the Sherri Shepherd as well. Like I said, no disrespecting, but you have got to think. People's, you know, I'm saying like people's, from what I've been seeing, people's have been playing both fiddles. They just want to go on one side and don't want to hear the other side. Like, it's been a lot of peoples that's been defending Sherri Shepherd. And it's been a bunch of peoples that have been defending Nia Long. And it has been some peoples that is saying that it's hard to believe. Well, let's go on Sherri Shepherd's side. Okay, Yes, I watch Sherri Shepherd's show. I might not watch the full show, but I watch clips of the guests who comes on and stuff. Yes, I watches her show and the topics that she be talking about. Now, a lot of peoples have been jumping down Sherri Shepherd's neck because of the stuff that she said about Meg the Stallion. I don't know, was it about because, about what she wore at an award show? I don't know. Was that the thing or was that the case and this and that? And but I will say this. I'm not finna drag Sherri Shepherd. I'm not finna drag me along. I'm just gonna say this. I don't know who started who, and from what I've been watching, I have not heard Sherri Shepherd shade anybody. Every time I watched it, the show, I have not heard not one negative, shady thing that Sherri Shepherd has said about Nia Long. But she did say something about Meg the Stallion, but I don't think it was in a disrespectful way. Like, I don't know. Like, I watched what she said about Meg the Stallion, but all I really heard is that she was talking about, like, her outfit, saying it should have been covered up or something like that. Like I said, I really not for sure. But if I can find that clip, I'm gonna put it up. So just give me a few minutes and I'ma see can I find that clip. I'ma put up this clip and we're gonna see is that just like what Sherri Shepherd said about Meg the Stallion disrespectful about what she wore in an award show? And I don't know, did she say something about her education or anything like that? I really not for sure, but I do know Meg the Stallion, she is very educated and she was in school, she's in college, she's doing her thing. Like, I praise Meg the Stallion. I love Meg the Stallion. Now, I don't know if Sherri Shepherd said anything about Meg the Stallion. I don't really know because, allegedly. But at the same time, I'm going to say this. People have said that Sherri Shepherd, she isn't too innocent herself. I've heard yesterday somebody said in the comments that when she was married to her other husband, he had a child with another woman while she was married to the husband. And she made a deal and she said that she would help take care of the child. But when Sherri Shepherd and then her then husband got divorced, she changed her mind and didn't want anything to do with their child. I found this out yesterday in the comments. Now, I don't know how true it is, but this is alleged, y'all. Alleged. I'm just going to put that out there. But I will say this. I have heard that before. I saw that, what I just told y'all in the comments. So I really don't know anything about that. But I did hear that one time before I just told y'all who put it in the comments. So I don't know. And a bunch of people say Sherri Shepherd should hush this and that and need to go find that child that she abandoned. I really don't know nothing about nothing. Like, this the thing, y'all. I'm not taking sides, which I'm not. I'm not taking sides. I'm not finna drag one celebrity and befriended one. I'm all about equal opportunity when it comes to this channel, okay? And I'm just gonna go ahead and put it like this. These are two black women that are well known, that are well celebrities. Now, I will say this. Nia Long has been known to be kind of diva-ish when it comes to situations like that. Nia Long is an amazing actress. She is a beautiful actress. She's a beautiful woman. She has played in legendary movies. And also, I bet y'all didn't know this, she is the little sister of comedian Samore. Same father, different mama. But Nia Long has played in a bunch of legendary movies. She's played in Boys in the Hood. She's played in Friday. She's played in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air TV show. She played in Are We There Yet? She's played in Love Jones, Soul Food, Big Mama House. Nia Long has gotten along sheet when it comes to her career, when it comes to her lustrous career. I don't know. I don't know. Did Sherri Shepherd say something about Nia Long when Nia Long and her husband that she was married to a great amount of time got divorced? Like, I don't know. Did she say anything about that? And Nia Long caught on to it when she was watching the show? I really don't know. Is that what Nia Long meant? I really don't know. But I'm just going to say this. I'm going to be honest. We are all not perfect. Whether Nia Long did that to Sherri Shepherd, whether Sherri Shepherd did that to Nia Long, however it went, because we don't know, because we wasn't there. Like I said, allegedly, but it's been surfacing all day and all night. So honestly, I can't say. But I just hope that these two women can just come together, talk it out as two adults, as two black women, two celebrities, two sisters, and just work it out, because there's so much going on in this industry, in the Hollywood industry, music industry, Hollywood industry, acting industry. It's too much going on for these beefs. And honestly, and both of these women, they're almost in their 60s. Not trying to say that to be funny or shady, I'm just saying. But I really feel like when you get a certain age, I really feel like that should be thrown out the window with that acting stage, with acting, with the attitudes and all that. I'm just saying, I'm just being honest. A lot of y'all might not agree with me. I can't say who started what, but I can just say this is sad. I really don't know. Now, if Sherri did that with that child, I really don't know. Let's just say this. We all not perfect. We all have done dirt. We all have our days. So I really don't know. But, that's just how I see it. And Sherri Shepherd also added that she was also on this unnamed celebrity side when so-and-so, whatever situation it was. So Sherri Shepherd also told this to the unnamed celebrity. If you have a problem with me, come on here. I will invite you on my show and we can sit on the couch and we can talk about it. And a bunch of people was like, we need Wendy Williams back. Yes, we need Wendy Williams back as well. We do. But I think at this very moment, I really think that, should do one thing at a time, because so much keeps coming up every day in the celebrity world and content world. And I was like, damn, But I'm just going to put it like this. I really hope those two can work it out and come together and just work it out. So that's going to be that for this topic. Put it in the comments. What do you think about this, Nia? What do you think about this topic? What do you think about Nia Long and Sherri Shepherd? Was Sherri Shepherd referring to Nia Long as the unnamed celebrity? What do y'all think? Put it in the comments. So that's going to be it for that topic. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about this last topic, and it's going to be Funky Dineva versus Tasha K. And you do not want to miss this last scoop of hot tea, because it is pouring out everywhere. Join me on DDTS Let's Talk It Out Tuesday, episode 505. Thank y'all. Love y'all. And come back and join me after this break.
So Sherri Shepherd took to her show talking about how she thought that the girls at the Vanity Fair after party for the Oscars were showing a little bit too much skin. I have a couple problems with this. One of the problems being that this is a adult after party, right? And the Vanity Fair after party has always shown a little bit more skin because everybody dresses real, classy or whatever for the red carpet. And this is an after party, so you're supposed to let loose, right? So I don't even know why this was a discussion for her. Another issue is, if you don't want them wearing stuff like this, Sherri, what would you want them to wear? because clearly you are the fashion girly. Everybody is coming to you for fashion advice because what you're wearing right here is just lovely. So what do you want them to wear? A Snuggie? A comforter? A Barney suit? Like, what do you want? What do you want? I just want to also note that no white publications do this. They do not sit around and talk about what they think people should and should not be wearing. And Sherri Shepherd is a particular age. She's 57 years old. And if I was a woman, I don't think I would necessarily be taking any modesty advice from Gen X women. Not all Gen X women, that's for sure. Because these women grew up in a time where their grandmothers and aunts taught them that modesty got them somewhere. Then when you start getting older and you're realizing your grandfather had another wife and children on the other side of town and might dust your grandma every now and then if the wind blew the wrong way. So I don't necessarily take serious modesty advice from women in her age group. That's just my opinion. I would also like to point out that Zoe Kravitz and Megan are black, and she only said something about them when there were white women on the red carpet dressed just as flashy. And then she also speaks about young girls looking up to them as role models. It's no tea, no shade. I love Megan Thee Stallion, but if your young daughter is looking up to Megan Thee Stallion as a role model, you might be a bad parent. Because your child doesn't know anything about her business practices and her being a boss, right? So if your child is looking up to her, that's not good. I never ever wanted to be anything like a rapper when I was a kid. I didn't want to be like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, The Game, 50 Cent. Why? Because I was too busy watching Law and Order with my mother and I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to be a prosecutor. So, yeah. And also, it is not celebrities' jobs to raise your children. Okay? Point of the matter is, stop telling people what to wear. It's none of your business. It doesn't matter. They're adults and they're at an adult after party. You would have thought kids was there the way she was talking.
And fuck Sherri Shepherd, bitch. Cause Megan Thee Stallion ain't a role model for black women, but Jonathan Beat Her Down Majors is a role model for black men? Girl, fuck you. Oh, I'm gonna get my hair done. Don't worry about it.
Hey y'all, welcome back to DDTS episode 505. And we're finna go ahead and get started on the next topic. I don't know much about this content creator, but I've heard the name a bunch of times. And this name is Funky Dineva. Like I said, I don't know much about Funky Dineva. I don't even watch much of this creator. So I can't speak up on this creator too much because I don't know much about him. But what I can say and what I am gonna say allegedly that him and another famous content creator or blogger is into it. And I got a clip to prove it. Because it's been TEE. And the person that he's into it allegedly with is Tasha K. He calls out Tasha K. The video that he has, which I'm about to put up in just a few minutes, it is a wild video because he was pissed to the max. He was pissed. He wasn't playing with him or nothing. He was not playing with Tasha K. He was basically just going off. And I will say this, Tasha K is known for being controversial. She is known to be in a bunch of scandals. She's known to speak up on people's names, and it's not the truth. You better ask Cardi B. She told a false story on Cardi B, and Cardi B has sued her allegedly for $4 million. But the question is, has Cardi gotten her $4 million? That's why I try to be careful. But enough about that. So we're going to go back on that in just a few minutes. But right now, I'm about to insert this clip So come on with me and let's watch this clip.
Tasha K, we've been good since Spoon's wedding. Somehow or another, you got a wild hair up your ass and decided, let me pick shit with Funky Dineva. And why? When people can't access you physically, they will try to access your emotions. Tried to keep my peace with you. Okay? But Tasha K, I want you to know this, and you can put this on record. Okay? You can put this on record. The next time I publicly see you, I am going to walk up to you and I'm going to slap the shit out of you. And then I'm already just throw my set up and be ready to fight your husband. And the sad part about it is I actually like your husband a lot. I have no problems with your husband. You, on the other hand, Tasha, you the same raggedy bitch that every time you see me in public, it never fails. Every time you see me in public, you run up in my face trying to be my friend. The last time it was at Spoon's them wedding. Back up before that, it was at Spoon's them dinner. I walked in, Tasha K and her husband was sitting at one end of the table. I went and sat down at the other end of the table. I said hello to everyone, including Tasha and her husband. I went and sat at the other end of the table. We get to the end of the dinner. Here come this bitch bringing a chair down from the other end of the table. She gonna come put a chair next to me, talking about so funky, trying to talk to me. And I said to her, Tasha, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not interested in being friends with you. Tasha's response was, Funky Dineva, how can you say that? You don't know me on a personal level. And I said to her, and you've done enough for me to not want to know you on a personal level. I don't want to be your friend. And you sat at the end of that table all but begging me to try to be your friend. We let that ride. I told you, Tasha, I don't want nothing to do with you. Whenever I see you, though, we'll speak and it's cool. Industry courtesy. Ran into you at Spoon's wedding. She was the MC and the person with the mic, interviewing the people, asking them what they had on. I can coexist with anybody. I got out the car. I saw that her ass was MCing it. I rolled my eyes. I put my big boy panties on and I said, let me go do the interview. I did it. She did the whole what are you wearing thing. I played nice in the sandbox. We get ready to leave the party. I'm leaving. Me, Carlos King, and his friend drove. We leaving the party. I'm sitting in the car waiting on Carlos. Tasha come walk her ass up to the car, want to hug me, talking about, even though you don't fuck with me, I'm going to keep hugging you and I'm going to keep trying until you be my friend. She said, I'm going to keep trying or something she said. These bitches will see you in person and want to be your friend and smile up in your goddamn face. But then they always, Tasha, you somebody who sat in my face and let it be known you want to try to be cool. I'm the one who told you I'm not interested in being friends with you. Then what you do? You go on Instagram, you take a picture of the little post I put up yesterday. I text Tasha personally. I texted her on the side. And I put, why don't you take this down? I don't bother nobody. I stay in my corner. How about you stay in yours? Something to that effect. She read it, but didn't respond. But then went back on the post and gonna try to read the baseboard. Bitch, my house just got cleaned by my MF and housekeeper. Y'all seen James did it. My bathroom is distressed wood and chiplac. Okay, so that discoloration that you seeing, that is the natural color of the wood. She'll go on her post about, oh, my baseboards. That's the shit y'all do. You don't have to like me, okay? You don't have to like me. But y'all cannot say, what do I always say? I don't discuss other YouTubers. I don't discuss other bloggers. I don't bother nobody. I don't bother Michelle Brown. I don't bother Tasha K. I don't like this. When I wake up tomorrow and all the blogs say, Funky Dineva and Tasha, but Tasha, I'm here to let you know the next time I see you, and you might as well go ahead and get the temporary restraining order, because that's y'all some old go to court ass bitches. The next time I see you, I am going to slap the shit out of you for playing with me. So don't even fix yourself to try to speak, to try to be polite. I'ma slap you, and then I'ma stand back and look at your fuck ass husband. And I don't want nobody to be like, he bullying her and that's a woman, because I'm calling your husband ass to the motherfucking carpet too. I want to whoop his ass because of you. You and your husband to this day, y'all could give me a Quick Trip address, and I'll roll up to the Quick Trip and whoop his ass on the strength of you. I want to fight your husband on the strength of you. And that's just where I'm at with it. At 41 years old, I'm tired of y'all bitches bothering me. I don't bother nobody on this internet. I come, do my stories, I check out, and I go home. Y'all jealous bitches sit up and bother me.
Hey y'all, welcome back. So did y'all see that clip of what Funky Dineva was saying about Tasha K? Okay, I'm just gonna recap on this. He said something in that video that had me froze for just 1 second. And I had to think about this, what he said. And I kinda agree with him, but then again, I don't agree with what he said. Funky Dineva said this. He said, when I see Tasha K in public, allegedly, if I see her in public, allegedly, I'm gonna slap the shit out of her. Allegedly. And the first thing that I could think of was like this is me honestly. DDTS, the underdogs. Number one, if it's one thing I don't agree with, if it's one thing I don't condone, and if it's one thing that I don't agree with, is a man hitting a woman. I don't care if you are part of the gay community. I don't care if you are part of the gay community. I don't care if you are part of the LGBTQ community. The thing is, a man should never hit no woman. That's if they provoke you first. If the woman provoke you first and put their hands on you first, you have every damn right to defend yourself. Now, Funky Dineva said allegedly, if he see Tasha K in public, he's gonna slap the shit out of her. But just hear me out. I don't condone that. I don't condone a man hitting a woman. But I will say this. When you push somebody's button so many times, when you push somebody so far to the edge so many times, when you speak up on a person's name so many times, when you push them to the edge and you push their button so many times, that's basically what pushed them to the point where, hey, boom, I have to let it all out. I have to let all that anger out. When they have had enough, when that person has had enough, they will have enough, and they will see the person that they had enough of, and they're going to find some way to retaliate. And that's how I feel what Funky Dineva is going to do. Once he see Tasha K allegedly, he said allegedly, that he's going to slap the shit out of her. And I can honestly say this, and if that happens, I will say this. I wouldn't blame him one bit, because I'm pretty sure it is a bunch of peoples that has been wanting to slap the shit out of Tasha K, out of all the shit that she done said about peoples. and rubbing them the wrong way, because from what I saw, she has, and she's been trying to get people to spill stuff on people's that are not comfortable with doing it. Like, I really feel, I know I'm a content creator, I know I'm a YouTuber, but I be saying allegedly because some things that I say allegedly because sometimes it can't be true. Sometimes it may not be confirmed. But I'm not like Tasha K. I'm not going around here putting my foot in my mouth. And I know I ain't gonna have nothing to back it up. And I know I ain't got two nickels to rub together. I'm not gonna do that. Yes, Tasha K, she might have more money than me. She might be in a better situation than I am. But one thing that I'm not going to do, I'm not going to be like her and put my foot in my mouth and know, oh shit, I might better hush this, hush that. I understand she's a blogger. That's what bloggers do, journalists do, or whatever she is. But Funky Dineva, he was pissed to the max. And he said that they was at this event. And he said allegedly, Tasha K was trying to speak to him, Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva said, now, he was not trying to speak to her because, number one, we don't know each other like that on a personal level. We don't know each other like that. Like he said, he was trying to be nicer, something like that. Like, you can go back and watch the video that I inserted so you can get a better understanding of it. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this. He say, when I see Tasha K allegedly, I'm gonna slap the shit out of her. And then the husband, he's gonna get it too. And he said he actually liked the husband. But Tasha K, on the other hand, Tasha K just do too much. I don't know what happened between the two, but y'all can go back and watch the video because I don't want to get my context wrong. I don't know what happened between the two. But every time when it's got something to do with Tasha K, I can tell y'all this, it is not a good look for her. Because everybody wants to jump on Tasha K because of some of the things she says and the action that she does. Tasha K has also been in crossfire and heat when it has come to the LGBTQ community and the transgender women of the LGBTQ community. She's basically had run-in with a bunch of women that are transgender. But I'm going to go ahead and say this. Tasha K is wrong. Because I'm gonna tell you what gets me. People's got to learn and need to understand. A transgender woman is a woman. And it makes me mad when they try to call them something that they are not. It makes me mad, and I have to tell them, no, do not say that. No, do not say that. That is not nice. And I think as a person of the LGBTQ community, it is my right to defend my transgender brothers and sisters because we are part of the same community. Because if nobody else is going to stand up for them and they're going to talk about them mean, who are they going to have to stand for them? That's me. I have to do that if nobody else is. If nobody else is around my area, I'm going to have to do that. For an example, I'm going to do that. But Tasha K, she's always rubbed people's the wrong way. And if Funky Dineva sees Tasha K, best believe that might just happen. So I don't know. But it has also been said that Funky Dineva has done some stuff too. I don't know what the stuff he done did, but a lot of people have said Funky Dineva isn't so innocent himself. So I really don't know. So, you know, I'm just gonna say this. It's a hot damn mess. All I can say that they was at this event, because I don't keep up with Funky Dineva like that. I don't know who he is respectfully. But I know a lot. I know enough about Tasha K to know that she isn't the one to throw stones. And Funky Dineva probably isn't the one to throw stones either. But at the end of the day, it's like, damn, whoever gets into it with damn Tasha, damn K, somebody want to pop the shit out of her. And I'm like, damn, thank goodness I'm not taking places with her, because shit. At least I know when to sit down and hush. But Tasha K, on the other hand, she's like rubbing it the wrong way. You know, rubbing people the wrong way. Hey, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. That was my alarm. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, every person that Tasha K gets into it with wants to get her. Like I say, whatever happened at this event, I'm sorry, y'all, I forgot. It just left my mind. But y'all can go back and watch the video that I posted about what Funky Dineva said, why him and Tasha K got into it and why he wants to do what he wants to do. And Funky Dineva, he was like, I don't mess with nobody. I don't mess with nobody. I don't bother nobody and everything. I really don't know about that. Like I said, I can't speak up on him because I don't know much about him. I don't know a lot about Tasha K. I can't speak much about her either, but I can tell you what I do know about her. I do know that she owes Cardi B $4 million. And she said she wanted to move to Africa. So has she moved to Africa? If Tasha K has not learned her lesson dealing with Cardi B, dealing with T.S. Madison, Auntie Maddie, and whoever else that she has rubbed the wrong way. And now Funky Dineva wants her head. So, wow. I'm going to say this. I know I'm a content creator and I know I'm a blogger, whatever you want to call me. But I promise you, I know how to be humble and diet down. I'm not going to speak up on people's and drag them. I might tell the truth how T.I. is, but I'm not going to drag them. Because I don't have time to be dealing with lawsuits with money I ain't got time to be sued for something I don't have. I'm a small content creator. I pray that my channel takes off and that I can make a career out of this. I just want y'all to know, I'm not making a career out of this to just make a career out of this for the money. I'm making a career out of this because I love to do it. I love to do what I do to keep people up with the news, keep people up with the tea. I might not be good with it, but I be doing my best. I had practice. I'm not going to disrespect nobody. I'm not going to call out nobody. I ain't going to call nobody out their name. But I will say this. It's just so much mess when it comes to stuff like that, especially when it's got something to do with Tasha K or whoever, because child, I promise you, I haven't even got in that stage yet. But you know what? I don't know how it's gonna play out. But I tell you one thing, I keep y'all up to date. But let me ask y'all, so what do y'all think about this whole situation? What do y'all think about this whole situation? About Funky Dineva and Tasha K? Put it in the comments. So that's all I got for today, y'all, with the Talking Out Tuesday with Nia Long and Sherri Shepherd. Funky Dineva and Tasha K. Let me know what y'all think, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back with another video as soon as possible. Tomorrow's Wrestling Wednesday, so I'm going to be talking about Wrestling Wednesday tomorrow. Like, comment, and subscribe, and thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all on the next video. I really want to say I love y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. Thank you, and bye-bye.